Good morning, Riley. Welcome to day number 127, Friday, September the 6th. This is the spot that we camped at last night. Very nice camp spot. Riley, hold up, buddy. We are right next to a road. I think it's called New Hampshire Route 25C, and I believe it goes into the town of Warren, New Hampshire, I think. And we are 5 miles south approximately of a road, I believe it's New Hampshire Route 25, that goes into the town of Glencliff, or it's in the town of Glencliff, New Hampshire. And so we also have a mountain to climb in between then called Mount Mist. This is the AT here. That's literally where the road is. Come on, Riley. We're going this way, Riley. There's a stream right here that I was able to get water at last night. It was cold last night, but I was quite comfortable in my liner and my sleeping bag. And I had Riley's jacket on, and I put my rain jacket over him so he could use it as a blanket. Alright, hopefully I don't fall in and get my feet all wet. Riley, come on, buddy. Alright. I feel like we're getting off to a decently early start this morning. That's where the sun is. Seems like it's not too high in the sky yet. It still definitely has a chill in the air. And so in the town of Glencliff, when we get there later today, I think my father is going to meet us there. And come on, Riley. He has a bunch of gear items. Come on, Riley. Let's go this way. Like my puffy jacket. Riley, come on, dude. And a warmer sleeping bag. But my warmer sleeping bag is significantly bulkier, larger, and heavier than my current sleeping bag. So I'm sure it's warmer. But I'm not super excited about taking it because of how much bigger it is and heavier it is. That's why I didn't take it in the first place when I was starting out in Georgia. Come on, Riley. And I'm thinking I have enough. Now, once I get my puffy jacket, I think that will be enough to keep us comfortable. I think so. Definitely an important decision, but I have 2 shirts, my rain jacket, and I'll have my puffy jacket, and I'll have a pair of leggings as well as a pair of hiking pants, plus my liner and my current sleeping bag. and I have Riley's jacket. And I can supplement Riley's jacket with anything that I want to, like a shirt or my rain jacket or my puffy jacket. Hey Riley, come on buddy. And there's other gear stores along the trail. I know there's one in Gorham. I can always get a second liner if I feel like it would be helpful. And that would be extremely small and extremely lightweight, but still definitely helpful at improving my, increasing my warmth. So, anyway, those are my thoughts. All right. Riley, let me get in front, buddy. Let me get in front, sir. Very nice trail this morning. Very nice trail. Last night there were several rather wet and muddy stretches that we were hiking through. And as I was going forward, Riley decided to pull me back a couple times, and I fell down a couple times. I didn't get hurt, but I fell down kind of like in the mud, which was not super fun. But this is much nicer trail here for the time being. Just Riley and I so far. No extra motivation for Riley. So with the morning chill out, it feels good to move my legs around and start getting the blood flowing. All right, so we'll check in later. Mr. Riley. So we have made it to the summit of Mount Mist. You almost missed Mount Mist, 2,230 feet. MPG? Not sure if that's something that someone put there who's like not related to the sign, or what that is. Anyway, Mount Mist. We are at the summit of Mount Mist. This is supposedly a campsite that I read about in Far Out. Definitely looks kind of lumpy. If I were to stay here, I'd probably set up my tent there, but not a lot of space for a two-person tent, but we could make it work if we had to. So I decided to take a quick break here to take my jacket off. I'm gonna just get down into my single layer orange shirt and might take a little might eat something too, but I'm not going to take too long. And check my guidebook here. Where are we at here? Mr. Riley, all right. I'm hearing traffic noise that sounds imminently close. Hello.
Riley.
Hello, hello. Look who it is.
Riley.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, oh, wow, oh, wow, wow, wow. Hello.
Hi there.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Scott.
Riley. Oh, Riley. Oh, buddy. Okay. It's okay. All right, we're going. All right, bye, Dad. Yep. Come on. Come on. Riley, it's okay. Come on. Riley, it's okay. Come on. Come on. It's okay. It's okay, Riley. I know, Riley. Hey, buddy. It's okay, Riley. I know, Riley. Come on. Riley, Let's try to not get our feet wet. I have brand new socks on, and it would be nice to keep them dry for at least a little bit. But this could be tricky here. This is definitely going to be tricky. Riley, hold up. Oh man. Oh man. How am I going to do this? Anyway, so I'll just say we had a very nice, very good visit with my dad. He just drove off. I was able to get all the stuff, all the new gear that I wanted. And so I got new toe liner socks, and I was able to put on my new Darn Tough socks that I got back in Norwich, Vermont. I was just wanted to start wearing them only once I had the new toe liners on. And I got my puffy jacket. Decided not to take the bulkier big sleeping bag, but the puffy jacket is going to be very helpful. Got refilled on dog food, and got some other goodies. Got some Oreo cookies and some muffins and some lemonade, and a whole bunch of Peak Refuel dehydrated meals. So Riley and I are good to tackle the whites here, and we're about to start here with Mount Moosilauke. And yeah, are we good, Riley? Yes, we're good. All right. If I get my feet wet, it's not the end of the world. So we will continue on, and we'll check in later. Just a second, Riley. Wait. All right. Just a little ways up Mount Moosilauke. It's going to take a long time to get up Mount Moosilauke. This is like almost a half day's effort. It's a big mountain. It's like 4,000 feet of elevation gain over like about 4 miles approximately. The terrain so far is very pleasant. We did have a pretty steep section just a little while ago that was pretty quick, and now we're on a flat spot, but it's going to get a lot steeper over a long period until we get up to the top. But I'm feeling energized right now, feeling good. I was just kind of worried before meeting my dad, just kind of not knowing exactly what it was that I wanted to take and how heavy, how I would fit everything in my pack and how heavy that would be. But now that I've made my decisions and everything's organized and we're continuing on, I'm feeling good. My pack is definitely heavy, but I expected it to be heavy, so that helps with it. And it's definitely not the heaviest it's been. It feels fine so far, but also I took like a 2.5 hour break or so back there while I was getting everything organized, so that gave my shoulders a lot of time to rest up, and the weight of the pack will make its presence felt after I've been hiking for more of an extended period. But it's always a good sign when at least I'm able to hike initially and I'm not like, oh, this is crazy heavy. Like, it's just heavy, but I'll get through it. I think it was definitely the right decision to not take that larger sleeping bag, mostly because of just how big it is. Like, there was probably ways that I could
stuff it down in a more condensed manner so that it doesn't take up as much space. But haven't figured out a good way to do that yet, and I don't think it's necessary to figure out, because I think I'm at this point I'm comfortable that I have enough gear to keep both Riley and myself warm. Knock on wood, of course, because only time will tell, obviously. But I at this point, all I can say is I feel confident that we'll be fine. I also was able to take a small, lightweight umbrella, which I have not carried before, but I think I was pleased with how lightweight it is, and I think it'll be come in very handy in the rain to help keep us dry. And that in itself will just go a long ways to keeping us more comfortable. If we can avoid getting soaked in a heavy downpour with the help of our rain jackets and also the umbrella, then that will go a long way to helping us stay warm during whenever we settle down for the night on a day where it rains. The drier we are before settling into camp, when it's already cold out, it goes such a long way to helping us stay comfortable. I also kind of like the idea of relying more on clothing to keep us warm, as opposed to predominantly relying on a sleeping bag, because with the clothing, at least if it's cold during the day, you can also wear it during the day. And if it's cool enough where it's comfortable to wear it during the day, then that doesn't really count towards your pack weight. Whereas with the extra sleeping bag, that's only going to be useful in your tent at night, and so it's always going to be taking up space and adding to our pack weight. And I'm just very pleased that the trail is starting off very friendly to us. So it feels good to... I haven't seen an official sign saying "Welcome to the White Mountains National Forest." I thought there is one, but if I see one, I will take a picture of it. But haven't seen one yet, but I assume we're in the White Mountains already. And there's a hostel back there at the road called Hiker's Welcome, which is, it's only 0.3 of a mile off the road. It's a pretty popular hostel for hikers to stay at. And it's called Hiker's Welcome because it's like welcoming northbound hikers to the White Mountains. And the people that work there are very knowledgeable about the area and helping hikers who haven't been here before to get prepared if they need any assistance with that. So, just wanted to say I'm feeling good. Feeling good. That's all you can ask for. And I'm thinking we will try to get up to the summit of Moosilauke today. And on the other side, before we get down all the way to the bottom at Kinsman Notch, there's a shelter called Beaver Brook Shelter. And when we get there, I think we'll have done a little over 12 miles on the day. And it'll probably be close to dark by that point. So I'm thinking that would be an excellent place for Riley and I to target. And it would ensure we have, a quality place to stay without having to hunt for a campsite. Plus, I should mention, in the White Mountains, you're generally not supposed to stealth camp, which means find a campsite on the side of the trail. You are allowed to stealth camp, but the official rules say that you should be at least 200 feet away from the trail. So that makes it very hard to find campsites that are not around, shelters or officially designated campsites. So it means that to abide by those rules, basically, we're going to need to be relying on the shelters and the designated campsites a lot more. And so that's really going to influence a lot where we end up staying each night. All right, so I think we'll cross. Riley is so good at getting up and over these things. Let's just take the easy way, walk all the way over here. Come on, Riley. Whoa, Riley. You ready, Riley? Come on, buddy. Come on, Riley. There you go. Mr. Riley, so we, shortly after starting our hike, after meeting with Dad, we crossed a road, did a little 0.3 mile road walk, and now looks like we're starting a climb here. And look what we have here, mile 1800. So the milestones are coming fast and furious here, entering the White Mountains, and now mile 1800. This means we have, if this is accurate, which I'm sure it's close to accurate, we have 397.4 to go. All right, continuing on. So we've bitten a good chunk out of the ascent of Mount Moosilauke, but we still have more to bite. And we're doing fine so far. I think we still have plenty of daylight to get up and over the mountain to the shelter that I mentioned. We've taken a couple breaks so far to rest my shoulders and just give us a little rest. And that's been very helpful. Riley, hold up. Hold up, Riley. A little respite from the climb here before it continues. The trail has gotten quite rocky. At least it's nice weather. It would be wonderful if we can sustain this very nice weather for the rest of the entire hike, if possible. But especially for the rest of the, I was gonna say for the rest of the whites, but really just as long as possible. Any portion of the hike is gonna be more challenging, less enjoyable if it's cold and rainy. It's definitely, there's definitely a chill in the air as we're getting higher up in elevation. I think Mount Moosilauke it's definitely over 4,000 feet. I think it's close to the high 4,000s, maybe like 4,800. It'll probably say up there. It's probably going to be a sign at the summit. That's where the sun is, so it's definitely on its way down, but we definitely got decent time left. I would guess we're under 2 miles from the summit. We'll get there when we get there. I think we have plenty of time. I don't feel rushed. feels good to not feel rushed for a change. Looking forward to getting to our destination tonight with hopefully a little bit of daylight left. I'm hesitant to go on because I don't want Riley to pull me back if he's not going to come with me. Are you coming with me, Riley? Come on. Okay. Definitely easier to walk up this part of the trail than try to rock hop. Hold up, buddy. Oh, right. Wait. Right. This is not going to work. I need to go first here. Hold up, buddy. Right. Hey, move. Hold up. No. Me first, Riley. Right. Hold up, buddy. See, that's how Riley likes to pull me back. Or he just does pull me back. Come on, Riley. All right, so we're doing fine here so far. First day in the White Mountains. Off to a good start. I feel like we're finally getting close to the summit. We've just been going up and 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 up for what feels like a very long time. And I'm finally getting that excited feeling that we're actually getting close to the top. There's definitely a chill in the air. I think that orange sign might be the summit sign. The wind is definitely blowing up here. All right, what do we have here? South Peak, 0.15 miles. No, thank you. No, thank you. Glencliff Trail, New Hampshire route. So we've done 4.4 miles since saying goodbye to Mr. Dad. Hold up, Riley. Let's not get tangled here. Hold up, buddy. Carriage Road, Moosilauke Summit, elevation 4802, that way. Moosilauke Summit AT, yes. We still have 0.9 to go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Breezy Point Hurricane Trail, Snapper Trail that way. 0.9. Oh my goodness. I thought we were there, but we're not quite yet. We are in the clouds here, essentially. Sun is getting lower. Daylight is a precious commodity. It's not a commodity. It's just precious. The trail is very pleasant here. It feels like we are starting to descend now. I didn't see a sign officially marking the summit, but it was kind of just a long walk, I think. unless it's still to come, but we've just been doing like a kind of a long flat walk for a while. I think this is called the Alpine Zone. It is quite chilly. I'm sure it's much colder when it's midnight instead of whatever time it is right now. Don't want to be up here at midnight. Oh, this is like another planet out here. Moosilauke, 48 feet, Beaver Brook Trail, that way, there's the white blaze. Oh my goodness. We gotta get off this friggin' mountain. That trail, 0.4. Oscar Birch Trail, 0.9. The white blaze is here, really. Come on, buddy. Here, memory of Dick Sanders, Dartmouth, 1929, Moosilauke Summit Camp, President Dartmouth Avenue. All right, we're gonna get off this mountain here. All right, so we are finally getting back under tree line. So we are. You all right, Riley? You all right? Good. We're more protected now, and the sun has already set. It's I'm guessing it's like 7:30 right now, because the sun generally sets around 7:30. They have this sign on both sides: fragile alpine plants can be killed by footsteps. To preserve the alpine zone, no camping or fires. Stay on trail and keep dogs on leash and close. All right, so we are gonna scurry down to the shelter, Beaver Brook Shelter, and at least we have light to work with. Not much light. We might have to do some night hiking, but the shelter is not more than a couple miles away. I'm not sure exactly how far, but we'll get there.